Okay, let me break down the family history for everybody. Okay, our forefathers of this family: Anton LaVey Zandor, Lisa LaVey Zandor, Marilyn Manson, Rose McGowan, Shannon Doherty, Alyssa Milano, Maria Brink is a forefather of this family. Taylor Mumson is my sister. She's a forefather. The forefathers of this family are very magic based. Okay, Addison, Addison, 7 letters. May, May, 9 letters. Banco, Banko, 14 letters. Each member of this family, their numbers of their names turn out to be 14. 1 plus 4 is 5, which is the symbol of the pentagram. Okay? We all have arcane birthdays that are colluded, but the government put that in effect so that none of us would be harmed because they realized our great 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 grandfather was uh, Abraham Lincoln, and our great 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 grandfather before that was President George Washington. Okay, we got John Adams in our family, Thomas Edison, Bobby Hamilton. I mean, we got some names in our family. We're all skulls and bones and shit. We're connected to presidents. Barack Obama told these people all they have to do is apologize to me and my family, and my dad Barack Obama or Grandpa Barack Obama would cut him a break. As soon as they wouldn't do it, they sent in Laura Ingraham and Sean Hannity. They were debating of how to handle the situation. Sean Hannity mentioned collusion, conspiracy, hate crime, and frame up. Laura Ingraham in turn said, "Good, we're prosecuting." Okay, so get word to Laura Ingraham to start prosecuting the Crips and Black Lives Matter. They're the terrorists. Nobody else is. They are the terrorists. Get them sent over, every last Black Lives Matter and Crip, get them sent over to India or Egypt. Laura Ingraham, great auntie Laura Ingraham, or grandma Laura Ingraham, will you please prosecute those two groups and send them over to India, Egypt, Iraq, Afghanistan, one of those countries. Have them do a snake walk where there are cobras all the way around them, and they've got to walk from one end to the other without getting bit by a cobra. If they can do it, that means they were truly innocent and their life will be spared. The second that a cobra bites them, it means that they committed collusion, hate crime, conspiracy, and all that. And they will for sure perish over there. The bad ones. The good ones will make it through the snake walk fine because they will show that they have a direct faith in Allah and God. Is there any way that you could prosecute them, Laura Ingram? I'm a rape victim. I'm only 13 years old and have been raped over 1,000 times in my life. My sister wants to know how many times I've been raped. I said 100. It's actually over 1,000 times. Well over 1,000 times. By Black Lives Matter and Crips. And they will not stop with their hate crimes and conspiracies onto your grandma, Lori Ingram. Sean Hannity, will you please put those two groups on blast on Fox News? Will you please line the President up of the United States of America to sanction Black Lives Matter and Crips over to the foreign countries? Okay, because enough is enough. And I'm going to be praying to God that the terror in America stops. You guys think that us Serranos and stuff are terrorists. No, we're the main protectors of the country because Black Lives Matter and the Crips are the ones that are committing terrorism towards us. So we have to send more of ours up here to regulate the situation. Us Serranos, we've stopped in Mexican Mafia and stuff, we've stopped numerous killings that Black Lives Matter were trying to attempt using our name to do it. We are hard workers. We work living. In order to be in Mexican mafia and stuff, you have to have a job. In order to be in the Sundays, you have to have a job, a valid job. Whether you patrol the streets, whether you're working in a factory, whether you're working in the government, you have to have a job being in a Latino clique. They're not gangs, they're cliques, which is what you don't understand, Laura Ingram, Sean Hannity, President. We are the main ones that are protecting the country. We're military. Soreños, Barrios, Latin Kings, Vato, Locos, all of our groups were the main military protecting the country. And you have us labeled as gang members and terrorists. No, we're protecting the country. Any way that you can give it a test, send Black Lives Matter and Crips over to fucking India, Iraq, Afghanistan, Kuwait, Iran. Send them over one of those countries for Cobra Walk. They'll be given a test. Pass the Cobras, don't get bit. You proven your innocence. Then they can come back to a country. If one Cobra strikes them, they'll all strike them, and it'll be done deal. No more terror in America. No more terrorism in America. Guarantee it. Barack Obama, Dad, Grandpa, Barack Obama. You told them all they have to do is apologize. Mommy, Hillary Clinton, will you please start? Or Mommy Chelsea Clinton, I'm your daughter. Would you please support to Grandpa and Grandma Hillary Clinton and Bill Clinton to start sanctioning Black Lives Matter and Crips? From one Skulls and Bones member to another, will you please start sanctioning the Crips and Black Lives Matter? Send them over to one of these foreign countries. Okay? Put them under Sharia law in these foreign countries. They can make it. They can do like I did, make it out of Sharia law into Shangri-La, then bring them back to the country. I'll apologize for being wrong about them, the ones that make it back. But I guarantee you that they won't make it back because they're the main terrorists of the country. Okay? We freed the slave. My grandfather freed the slaves like 2,000 years ago, 1,000 years ago, something like that, 100 years ago. Okay? And they decided that they wanted to get back at us for being slaves. So then they started terrorist groups, labeling India as terrorists, labeling Iraq, Afghanistan, all of us as terrorists, labeling Latinos as terrorists so that they can get away with sneaking around and doing their terrorism to torture innocent Americans because they're pissed off about the slavery days. And that's what it boils down to. We need to send them to a country where they will know the difference, where they will learn the lesson. We need to stand together as Americans and put them in a foreign country where, like the female out there just said, whose dick do I gotta suck out there to do that? Okay, they're threatening to rape me and stuff. They just said it. I'm at 5115 Pacific Highway East, 5 Washington 98424. I'm in room 223. They're blocking me from being able to leave my apartment and my motel room, and I'm military. Front counter wants to kick them out. She's scared of them. Cops were out here just yesterday and they lied to the police. Police freed them from being arrested, and they did legitimately commit a hate crime. They're coming to my door 4 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning, knocking my door, and when I look out the window, they got their hands down their pants. I'm only 13 years old. Any way you can prosecute them for child molestation or attempted child molestation, I would be very grateful. Sis, can you please bring it up? I've been raped by over 1,000 black guys in my life. That's why I can handle 10 inches very easily. Okay? The first time my rape happened, dude, I was still a virgin and a year-old minor girl. 95 Black Lives Matter Crips raped me a year old. Okay? And I'm asking that you will federally prosecute Black Lives Matter and the Crips. Bloods don't rape. Bloods don't commit hate crime. It's only the Crips that do. Thank you.